Hello, and welcome to this short video on capturing failure mode and effects analysis in Doors Next Generation using templates and extensions. My name is Justin Dyer, and I'm Assistant Solutions Architect at IBM Rational. IBM Rational Doors Next Generation makes it easier for organizations to reduce costs, increase efficiency, and improve quality by enabling you to optimize requirements, communication, collaboration, and verification. Doors Next Generation helps project teams realize project impact and downstream visibility using traceability across requirements, test, and development. This video focuses on a new capability in Doors Next Generation version 4.05, which enables users to customize a client with JavaScript extensions. Here we can see an example of client customization using extensions. Doors Next Generation allows users to create open social gadgets with a mixture of JavaScript and HTML. In this example, an extension to Doors Next Generation was created to calculate risk priority numbers when doing failure modes and effects analysis. The extension can read attribute values from requirements, do some processing, and then set new values based on that processing. In the example below, severity, probability, and detection attributes are multiplied to calculate the risk priority of each failure mode. Another capability within Doors Next Generation is an ability to create new types of artifacts and templates. This allows harmonization of process and language across your projects and can enable you to quickly deploy new projects, modules, and artifacts. This video will focus on a template that was created for doing failure modes and effects analysis. Let's now have a look at the FMEA extension and template in action. Here we can see the Doors Next Generation web client. We can see an FMEA view for an infusion pump device is currently open. Doors Next Generation allows us to create views showing only the information we are interested in looking at. In this case, we see the various attributes for the FMEA artifacts, as well as requirements from other modules that are linked to the failure modes. These linked items are shown in the Item and Mitigated By columns, and we can hover over the links to see more details about those artifacts. Now let's go ahead and edit some of the attributes for an FMEA artifact. Attributes can have different types. In this case, we can see that the severity, probability, and detection attributes are all typed as enumerations that we can easily select from a drop-down list. As we'll see later in the video, this template and the types that go with it can be easily configured to your own terminology and definitions, or you can simply create new types and templates from scratch. Once we have finished our analysis and selected values for each attribute, we can utilize a Doors Next Generation extension to calculate all the risk priority numbers for each failure mode. Clicking on the left-hand side of the client pops up a mini dashboard. This is where I can access any extensions that have been added to the Doors Next Generation client. Notice here we have one called FMEA with a simple description and button for executing the script. Pressing the button causes the extension to iterate through each FMEA artifact in the view and calculates the risk priority number by multiplying its severity, probability, and detection attributes. Notice the risk priority column is now updated with the correct values. Now let's have a closer look at the details of the script that calculates the risk priority number. As mentioned earlier, Doors Next Generation allows you to use a combination of HTML and JavaScript to create extensions. Most web browsers have built-in source code editors and debuggers to make it easy for users to create their scripts. Here we can see the JavaScript for the FMEA extension. This is a very simple script that grabs the severity, probability, and detection attributes and then calculates the risk priority number. Right within the browser, we can do things like setting breakpoints and stepping through the code in order to help debug issues as we build the script. This ability to extend Doors Next Generation with extensions opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Think about what can be achieved with extensions. Data audits, new integrations, static computations of attributes, user interface extensions, productivity improvements, and much, much more. Now let's have a look at some of the details behind the templates created for the FMEA artifacts. To view artifact types and templates for a Doors Next Generation project, we navigate to the project properties. As mentioned earlier, templates can help define common artifact types and templates to be used across projects and organizations. Here we can see the type for an FMEA artifact. This includes attributes for the types such as probability and detection. Looking at the data type for the detection attribute, we can see it's defined as an enumeration with a number of values. Navigating to the Templates tab, we can see the templates for both projects as well as artifacts. In this case, the FMEA template is an artifact template. To view the contents of the template, we can choose to edit its content. Here we can see the view and generic content which makes up the FMEA template. Constructing a new module from a template is simple. When creating the new module, we simply need to select the FMEA template and we can see the new module is auto-populated with the FMEA view and generic data. We can now fill in existing values, create new artifacts, or add existing reusable artifacts from the database, and then calculate the risk priority number via the FMEA extension as shown before. The combination of templates and extensions makes for a very powerful mechanism for capturing organization and industry-specific needs that may not be available out of the box with DOORS Next Generation. In this video, we focused on one specific industry need to capture failure modes and effects analysis. But of course, this same mechanism can be applied to achieve many other needs you and your organization may have. If you would like to learn more about DOORS Next Generation or some of the capabilities you have seen here, please don't hesitate to contact your local IBM Rational sales representative to schedule a demonstration from one of our technical specialists. This now concludes this video on capturing failure mode and effects analysis in DOORS Next Generation using templates and extensions. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and thank you for watching.